Hello mathematicians, hope by the end of this video and getting a little bit of practice you can say I can simplify radical expressions that include rationalizing the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator is a concept you have not yet been introduced to, and it's a fairly straightforward process. The reason as to why we do it might confuse some of us, but we're going to look at that just a bit here. So let's say we're looking at 1 over the square root of 2. So we see that we have the square root of 2 in our denominator. And we want to rationalize the denominator. So we do not want an irrational number in the denominator here. The reason being is that back a while ago, before calculators or computers were as advanced as they were today, having an irrational number in the denominator caused some issues. So we needed to rationalize the denominator. So in order to rationalize the denominator, we can see that it has a square root of 2 in the denominator. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply it by something. It's kind of like simplifying a fraction, or finding a common denominator rather, I should say. So we're going to multiply this by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. We know that the square root of 2 over the square root of 2, whenever we have two numbers over each other that are the same, that is just equal to 1. We're just multiplying by 1, which does not change the value of 1 over the square root of 2. So this would give us, well, 1 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 2. And you'll be able to skip this step, but we'll show it here this first time here. So if we take the square root of 2 times the square root of 2, that would give us a square root of 4. Well, we know that the square root of 4 is 2. So this would give us a square root of 2 over 2. So this is kind of a shorthand way of doing it, that in the future is that you can just take this radicand, and that is the number that is going to be on our denominator, and just get rid of the radical symbol. Another way we could think about this is that we could go with, this would be the equal to the square root of 2 over, well, the square root of 2 is just 2 to the power of 1/2 times 2 to the power of 1/2, and well, we'd add our exponents, and we get 2 to the power of 1, which is just 2. So again, we get square root of 2 over 2. And that is just another way we could go about thinking about this process. Let's look at one more example here. So we're given 2 over the square root of 18. Well, the square root of 18, let's try to simplify that in the denominator here. Well, that'd be the square root of 9 times 2. 9 is a perfect square, to be equal to 2 over 3 square roots of 2. And again, now we want to get rid of the square root of 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the square root of 2. So here we go. Well, in our numerator now, we get 2 square roots of 2 over 3 times, well, now it's just going to be 2. We're going to pull that radicand out and remove the radical symbol. So we would end up getting, well, we could see right here that these 2's are going to cancel each other out, and we'd get the square root of 2 over 3. That would be our simplified radical expression of 2 over the square root of 18. So that's it for a video. Hope after watching this and getting a little bit of practice, you can say I can simplify radical expressions that include rationalizing the denominator.